Yo, what's going on, Hug Nation? It is Thursday, NFL Week 8, which means it's time for Hugie's Picks. Let's get into it. Last week we went 11-4, which brings our total record on the season to 22-6. And these are my picks for NFL Week 8. We're going to start off with a Thursday night game that'll see the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Rams. The Rams getting Cooper Kupp back. I do not believe that is going to be enough for the Rams to beat Minnesota coming off their loss to Detroit last week. Give me the Minnesota Vikings on the short week to beat the LA Rams. Now we got Baltimore and Cleveland kicking off the Sunday slate of games. Baltimore looked good in their win against Tampa Bay last week. Give me Baltimore to beat Cleveland, even though Jameis Winston is now the starting quarterback in Cleveland. Up next, we have Tennessee at Detroit. Detroit handing Minnesota their first loss of the season in dramatic fashion last week. Tennessee not looking good. They benched Will Levis last week for Mason Rudolph. And, that's not going to help them. Give me the Detroit Lions to beat the Tennessee Titans. Arizona at Miami. Miami gets Tua back, even though Tua says he's not wearing the Guardian cap for personal preference. Guess he doesn't really care about his health as much as we care about it. Give me the Arizona Cardinals to beat the Miami Dolphins. New York Jets at New England. The Jets did not look good after giving up, 29 unanswered points last week, I think. Something like that. Some insane number. Give me the Jets to beat the Patriots this weekend in Foxborough. Up next, we have the Atlanta Falcons against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers coming off their loss against the Ravens on Monday night. It is a short week for them. Atlanta, they've got weapons. They've got a quarterback that can throw the ball. It's a toss-up. Tampa Bay lost their top two wide receivers on the year, or on the team. Give me Atlanta to beat Tampa Bay this week, just because the injuries hurting Tampa Bay. Philadelphia at Cincinnati. Philadelphia hot off their win against the Giants, where we saw Saquon have a chance to beat his career high in rushing records, and he said, "Nah, coach, let the young boys eat." I feel like that is going to help them in this matchup against Cincinnati. That team camaraderie, that team aspect. Give me the Eagles to beat the Bengals this week. Up next, we have the Indianapolis Colts against the Houston Texans. Houston off their loss last week to Green Bay. Anthony Richardson should be back playing. In fact, I think he was back playing. Was he back? He was back playing last week. It's probably why they lost. Give me the Houston Texans to beat the Indianapolis Colts this week. New Orleans at the Chargers. Both teams off a loss last week. New Orleans got a little bit better by signing MVS. Not much better. He's not going to know the playbook off the top of his head come Sunday's game. Chargers off the heartbreaking walk-off loss last week. Give me the Chargers to beat the Saints at home. Buffalo at Seattle. This is a huge game. Both teams need a win. Both teams need to get that momentum going. Give me Buffalo to beat Seattle in the home of the 12th man. Chicago at Washington. It's another... Well, no, it's not. Is Jaden playing? I don't know if Jaden's playing. At the end of the day, regardless if Jaden's playing or not, give me the Chicago Bears to beat the Washington Commanders. Carolina at Denver. This is literally a game that no one wants to see. No one wants to watch it. It's probably going to be my afternoon game because I live in the Denver market, supposedly. Give me Denver to beat Carolina. Carolina's just not good. They're starting Bryce Young again this week because Andy Dalton got into a car accident. Give me Denver. Kansas City at Las Vegas. Hey, listen, KC, I know I doubted you last week. I thought that the San Francisco 49ers defense was going to be able to hold up and stop you without your top weapons besides Travis Kelce, right? Nope. I was wrong. Again. We saw another wide receiver injury for Kansas City. We saw them go out and trade for DeAndre Hopkins this week for a 5th-round pick, which could end up being a 4th-round pick. Steal for Kansas City. You get that veteran presence in the locker room. Him along with Travis Kelce and Kareem Hunt and Patrick Mahomes. I don't see how Kansas City can lose this game. Vegas is Vegas. They're not good. They're not going to be good. I don't know what they need to do, but give me the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Sunday night is a huge game for both teams, both needing to win. They need to win this game. You have the Dallas Cowboys at San Francisco. San Francisco without Ayuk, without Debo, without Christian McCaffrey. But it's the Cowboys. Do we really have faith that they're going to go into San Francisco and be able to beat them in primetime? Absolutely. Dallas just can't win at home. They're on the road this week. Give me the Dallas Cowboys to beat the San Francisco 49ers. Monday night, we've got the New York Giants at Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this much. I'm a man that is willing to admit when they were wrong. And I thought you guys benching Justin Fields after a 4-2 start was not the move. Not the move. He's hot. But Russell Wilson, granted, against the Jets, looked amazing. And this week he's playing a team that's even worse. Has a harder time scoring. I heard something last week, and I couldn't believe this, but Daniel Jones has not accounted for a touchdown at home in over 650 days. Granted, the Giants are on the road this week. They're in Pittsburgh. But that is just some terrible quarterback play. Even if you are hurt, not accounting for a touchdown in 650 days at home is insane. It is time to bench DJ. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers to take down this matchup. Guys, who do you got winning? Are you riding with me? Are you fading my picks? Let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, don't forget, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notification bells. That way you never miss when a video goes live. And until next time, baby, peace.